What's going on, everybody? It's T-Chris here, and today I'm coming at you guys with not just a top 5, but a top 10. Today I'm going to be doing the top 10 best NASCAR stop motion tracks, and the reason it's top 10, not a top 5, is there are just way too many good stop motion tracks out there, and I just want to show them all off and give everyone, the credit and appreciate all the hard work they put into making these tracks, making them look as real as possible, and just providing a great, entertaining, good-looking race for everyone out there that enjoys stop motions. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off the countdown, in number 10, we have the W Cup Series Texas/Atlanta Motor Speedway. He's used it for both, but this is a very well done track because this was like one of the first tracks we've seen banking done at, so it was very good, very original. As you can see, he's got the garage area, he's got the pit road with all the pit boxes. It looks very official. He's got the grass on the infield. The track surface looks nice. But the only problem with this track and why it's number 10 is the front stretch doesn't have the two little bends in it like Texas and Atlanta normally have. His just kind of goes into a big oval. So that's the only reason it's number 10, but otherwise it's like a really good track. I mean, as you can see right here, just the detail of it looks so good. It's got banking, it's got grass. The track surface looks amazing as it always does in this series. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this track. It's a very well done track, and it comes in at number 10 in our countdown. And coming in the ninth spot in our countdown, we have the Coke Zero Cup Series Las Vegas track. Now, this is a very well done track. It's not too big. It's got a great track surface. It's even got like kind of a darker line to show the groove in the track. The front stretch looks amazing, as you can see the infield. It's got all the logos. It's got everything that looks actually like the track. The only problem with this track is the walls are just a little bit too big, but I mean, that's not even a real big problem. Like, this track looks so good. It's a really well done track. The Coke Zero Cup Series, much like the Aflac Cup Series, always has very good tracks. As you can see right there, it just looks really good, very official, and very well done. Good job on that track, and that is our number 9 spot in the countdown. Coming in at number 8, we have the W Cup Series Eldora track. Now, this may kind of be a surprise to you, but I'll explain why it's number 8 in our countdown. It was the first like dirt track we've seen in stop motions, and just the way he made it was just so original, so creative, so just like perfect. Like, look at the way the cars are sliding around. It looks so good. It's just a very well done track. I mean, there's not like a ton of details, but I mean, it's Eldora. You can't really put a whole lot of details into a small little dirt track. It's just a very exciting track, a very, creative, very well done track. I mean, I don't know even how he came up with the idea to do this, to get those like little rocks or whatever it is as the dirt. It just looks super good. It's a very well done track, and that's why it is number 8 in our countdown. And coming in at number 7 in our countdown, we have the Aflac Cup Series Talladega, which is obviously very familiar to you guys if you watch the top 5 crashes in the Aflac Cup Series. But the Talladega race and the racetrack is just always very exciting, very good looking. It's got the garage area. It's got so much detail in it. The infield looks very nice. Considering that this is all like hand painted, hand done, I like that's why it's number 7, just because of the detail he put into it and probably the time. I'm sure it took him a while to produce this track, but it looks very well done. Pit road looks good. The cars on the track just look amazing. It's just a very well done track, and that's why it's number 7 in our countdown. Coming in at number 6 in the countdown, we have the Under Armour Cup Series Watkins Glen track. And the Under Armour Cup Series, you guys will see a lot of in this countdown because I swear, he makes the best tracks ever. Like, they are so legit. But let's talk about Watkins Glen. As you can see, he's got cones right there, which I don't think they're there anymore, but they used to be there, which is a really nice touch. And he's got like the tires in turn 1. It is a very good track, with detail. He's got the rumple strips. It just looks very nice, as you can see right there. Like, the W Cup Series is like one of the no, and there's been a couple other Cup Series that have done Watkins Glen, but the W Cup Series did a Watkins Glen just like this, and it looked very nice. It's even right here in the top 10 countdown, but I don't have video of it just because I'm focusing on the Under Armour Cup Series. It was a very good track in our number 6 spot in the countdown. And now in the top 5, we have the Under Armour Cup Series Michigan track, and this is a very well done track. As you can see, he's got the billboards on the backstretch. He's got the Sunoco sign. He's got the infield looking good. He's got the grandstands. It's a very well done track. As you can see, the cars just look super good on it. It looks super real, super legit. And you'll hear me say this a ton of times during this countdown. The Under Armour Cup Series has like the cleanest tracks. And what I mean by that is there's no like tape marks sticking out. There's no like track parts that are like looking weird. The wall doesn't look really weird. It's like not sticking out in one point. Like, it's just a very good track. Everything about his tracks just looks so good. The track surface, the lines, the infield, the cars, the grandstands, everything about the track is just so good. He's even got the orange cone right there, which is a very nice addition to a track. And he's got the garage area, which also makes it very official, very well done. And that is our 5th spot. And coming in at number 4, we have the Under Armour Cup Series once again with Talladega. And this track is just, forget about it. It's just so good. He's got the American flags there. He's got the fence, which is like, you don't see that in a lot of Cup Series. You have a fence there. It's banked pretty much. It's banked all the way around. It just looks like such a good track. The track surface, always looks good. The cars, I mean, everyone has the same cars pretty much, but, whatever. They look really good on it. They look real. He's even got like the infield looking really nice, but he's even got the Talladega Victory Lane. He's got the garage area. Everything about this track just looks good, looks official, looks clean, and just a very well done track because it's banked all the way around. The backstretch doesn't really have that much banking, but whatever. We're not going that far into it, but it's a very good track in our 4th spot. Coming in at number 3, we have the Under Armour Cup Series Martinsville track, and this is probably the best Martinsville I've ever seen. It, other than the real one, like this, like there's a front stretch, like the grandstands. It's got the grass and the yellow curb in the turns. It's even got like the different concrete in the turns. It's just such a well done track. It's just incredible how he makes these tracks. It's so good. Track surface looks good. Everything about these tracks are just amazing. Got the Victory Lane. It's just such a good track. Overall, well done on everything about the track. It's probably the best Martinsville I've ever seen, and that's why it's number 3 in our countdown. Coming in at number 2 in our countdown, which could arguably also be number 1, is the Under Armour Cup Series Texas track. Now, this track, I swear, is just so perfect, it's ridiculous. As you can see, he's got the big hoss and the billboards on the backstretch, which is a nice addition. He's also got some of the billboards in the other turns. He's got the grandstands. Now, if you look at that, he's actually got the grandstands looking official. He's even got the hotel there in turn 2. Like, I've never seen anyone go into this much detail on a track ever. Like, he's got a helicopter on, like, a little building there in the middle of the track. Like, that's just crazy. Like, look at that. He's got the Speedway Club. He's got everything about this. Like, if you hold up a picture of Texas next to the track, you'll be like, oh, wow, he did everything right. Like, this track is just so good. It's got banking. He's even got the night lights. He's got the flag stand. It just looks so official. It's ridiculous. He's got safer barriers, which you don't see a lot when it comes to stop motions, but they look really nice, very official. The track banking looks nice. Everything about this track is just perfect. Like, this could be our number 1 spot, but our number 1 spot is also a very well done track, and I think just a tad bit better than this one. But you guys can be the judges of that in comments below. So let's get into the honorable mentions and then the number 1. And coming in our honorable mention spot is the Aflac Cup Series once again in Daytona. This is a very well done track because much like his Talladega one, it's hand painted. It's all like hand done. It looks very nice, very official. He's got the lake on the back. It's got banking. It looks really nice. Just like his Talladega track. A very good looking track, banking. Like I've said, the Aflac Cup Series, he just makes such good tracks. He puts, so much time into them. They look really good, and that's all I gotta say about him. The Aflac Cup Series makes great tracks, and here's his Daytona one in our honorable mention spot in the countdown. But let's get into the number 1 spot. And now, the moment you've all probably been waiting for, the number 1 spot in our top 10 stop motion tracks. You probably guessed it. It is the Under Armour Cup Series Dover track. Now, like I said, this and his Texas track are probably the best tracks I've ever seen. It's got the darker spot on the track to show the groove. It's got the apron, a different, what am I trying to think of? Color for the asphalt and concrete. Obviously, the track surface and apron are different. He's got the safer barriers. He's got the two bridges right there as the cars are going under it. He's got the fence. He's even got caution lights on the flag stand. He's got the victory lane. It just blows my mind how he does these tracks. They're just so well done. You know, he's got the fence. There's a caution light, as I said. The pit road looks amazing. He's got the garage area. I mean, the Under Armour Cup Series tracks are just so well done. It's ridiculous. I just can't say it enough that these tracks are just so nice, so, you know, just pristine, so well done. The attention to detail he puts into them. You know, he's got the barrels in front of pit road right there. It was a very good race track. I mean, he's even got the wall, like the blue on the lower part of the wall. Like, you know, who would ever think to do that? You know, he's got the grandstands, he's got the fence, he's got everything he needs to make a good stop motion track, and he's done it countless of times. So that is why he is our #1 spot in the countdown. As you can see right here, the track just looks amazing, and pretty much this was the Under Armour Cup Series countdown because his tracks are just so good. That's all I gotta say. Thank you all for watching so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think are your top 10 or whatever. What are your favorite, most, like the best stop motion tracks? Let me know what your guys' favorites are in the comments down below. As you can see, this is my track right here, and pretty much I just want to talk about the Colorado Cup Series. Race 1 will be coming out sometime soon. I know I've been kind of late on it, I guess. It's I had some lighting problems, but whatever. It'll be coming out soon, so you will see Race 1 coming from Phoenix, and the tracks will get a lot better than this, as you can see right here on the screen. I will be making them more official, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that and just, you know, support the Colorado Cup Series again like you guys did. But that's all I have to talk about for the Colorado Cup Series. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any other suggestions of top 10s, whatever, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear them. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Deuces.